Been a while, huh? Yeah, I'm on the floor again, 'cause why not? So, something, according to, yeah, you guys saw the title, like, yeah, something happened. Yeah, it's really, really dumb. It's really bad. So, me making this video just to tell you guys what happened. Yeah, something happened. I know I haven't uploaded in a long time, but I feel like this is where to start. So, the Three Wise Men is a drink that you pour, and then you basically it's three shots of like whiskey, Jack Daniels, vodka, or some other shit. And so I didn't have any of that. So what I did was I got gin, right, and I put it in a shot, took that, and then I got Captain Morgan spiced rum, poured a shot of that, and took that, and then I found some like opened expired, like as in like you know like alcohol where where you can age it and stuff. Well, it only ages when it tastes good when it's like sealed, but this is like opened, right? So the Bacardi is already opened and it's been like expired and it's old for like 7 years. Just so I I took a shot of that too, and he's supposed to like the Three Wise Men drink. You're supposed to take it at the same time. That's why it's called the Three Wise Men. But I didn't have the actual drinks. I just had the whatever crap I had, and just had three strong liquor drinks. Cause why not? And it's kicking my ass right now. It's like, bro, okay, cool, bro. You wanna chill? All right, cool. You wanna be on the floor? You wanna take out your phone and say, hey man, sorry, I haven't been uploading forever since COVID happened, cause like, yeah, bro. So just might as well just give you guys an update while I'm passed out, sort of on the floor here. I got a job, dude. It's kind of cool actually. It's like I work for like $16 an hour, and it's like, hey Connor, how'd you get that type of job? And it's like, well, it all started when I went to trade school, right? And it's like, cool, man, you can do some welding stuff, cool. And then COVID happened, and it's like, well, and then the whole school shut down, and it's like, well, this is gonna take a long ass time to go back to school. So I went back to school a year later, right? Like, oh, well, actually, like 6 months or whatever restrictions opened for COVID or crap. And then I'm just like, okay, cool, let's do some studying with welding and crap. And then with all the pacing with the COVID crap, it's just like, well, I'm not gonna like wait 5+ years until I, you know, get my degree in welding. Because it's like with all this COVID crap, I think the welding degree or whatever could take like 2 years to get, and then you'd be settled with no debt. But with this COVID crap, it could take more than that, and it's like a pain in the butt. So I'm like, okay, this is getting me nowhere. I'm taking classes at a super slow pace. I'm gonna forget everything immediately. And it next, it's like, you vaccinated? And I'm like, yeah, bro, but no. And then it's just like, oh, frick, I'm gonna work at a warehouse. And it turns out you could make $16 an hour putting shoes in bins and stuff. And it's like, oh, that's it? And then my friend John, you remember John? Back of the old videos I used to do where I threw a trash can at him? Yeah, that John. Yeah, he told me to go work at this one place, and I'm like, okay, cool, you work there? It's like, yeah, you make a lot of money doing crap. And I'm like, okay. So I go there, right? I apply after all the school crap didn't work out so well. No debt. That's fantastic. No debt. It's trade school. You don't go in debt. That's fantastic. Do that. Don't go the other crap. It's a waste of time. And then next you know, I get accepted. I'm like, heck yeah, bro, I got accepted. Well, actually, when I was in the interview getting my photo taken and drug test, apparently my car decided, like, hey, man, you're not gonna work, right? So my car is an automatic, and then it went from like, automatic to every single gear to like just one gear. It was stuck to one gear, and I was going 60 on the highway with first gear. It just constantly, like, the revving part kept going to the red section. It was like, holy crap, dude. It was like, oh, I'm gonna explode. And then my friend, I'm not gonna name his name. I'm just gonna call him Asian Man, because in our friend group we call him by his ethnicity, not because we choose to say it, but because he said to us, saying, "I'm an Asian man. Address me as that." So I'm like, okay. He's a mechanic, right? And he's all like, "Connor, what are you doing, bro? You gotta pull over when that happens, or else you'll explode and be on fire," because he's also a mechanic. I'm like, okay, cool. And then a few days later, he checks on my car, and he's all like, "Connor, you need to get rid of this piece of shit. It's probably gonna kill you." And then he fixes the problem. Apparently, it's a bad ground or whatever the heck. And then he said, "Hey man, I wanna buy this so I can make a rally car out of this," because he's like a redneck Asian parent. It's hard to believe, but yeah, he's that guy. So when I say Asian, I'm saying he wants to be called that. Like, I'm not saying it's a racial thing. Like, he wants to be called that. Like, he sends me memes of Filthy Frank being in the rice fields and shit. So I'm like, okay, cool, my guy. So it's all consensual, but I'm not saying his name out of safety, whatever. So after I get my car fixed, whatever, I go to my job that I have now. And then John, that told me from my old videos, and then John was all like, "Yeah, man, you should work at the place where I work at. It's fantastic." And he freaking quit. Don't mind that in the background. That's Pizza Hut, my guy. I got wings and I got pizza. Why? Because I'm bored. So back what I was saying, he ain't there. He just like, "Hey man, you want to join and shit?" And I'm like, okay, cool, because I'm wanting money. This COVID crap is kicking my ass. So I'm like, okay. So I joined his warehouse job. And I'm like, cool, man. He quit before I even saw his ass. He just went off. And I'm like, "Bro, why?" And he's like, "I'm tired of retrieving items. I want to work at a different warehouse." And I'm just like, "Well, you're just gonna abandon me and shit?" And he's gone. I don't see him at all at work. I never saw him once. So apparently I work in the shoe department. So my entire job is to go on a forklift type thing and then put shoe boxes in bins. That's all I do. And I'm like, wow, that is... I thought I was going to put whatever type of items in the... Because it's a warehouse, so it's like mailing and stuff. And I'm like, people order packages, and you got to put packages in bins, and then people have to retrieve the boxes from the bins and send them into the trucks and to ship them. But me, I have to stow them and shit. So then I see like shoes, like you get military boots that have Heelys on them. You get like skateboarder shoes that have hentai Ohego anime builds on them. You see the Naruto Akatsuki shoes. You see high heels. You get little ballet slippers, baby shoes, all that stuff. My job the entire time is just to put shoes in bins. It's not minimum wage, by the way. It's like pretty decent money if you think about it. It's like, wow. If you think about it, it's like, I get to do simple job, in a way, for a decent amount of pay. It's kind of nice. And then my friend quits when he told me, "Hey, bro, work here." I didn't see his ass once. It's like, what are you doing? You told me to come work here, and then he just freaks off. Like, I can't be here. No. Oh, by the way, John got ripped as shit. Like, John is like
hefty and stuff. Well, he ain't hefty no more. He a fucking titan, dude. He took all that fucking fat and he became a giant ass jock dude, bro. He was like, you know what? Fuck being fat. I got some workout stuff downstairs and I'm gonna beef myself up. And then so we do, oh, my parents are here. Hello. Well, there goes that.